Canada is world leader in cannabis. In Europe right now, they are dependent on Canadian exported medical cannabis.
Countries including places like Germany, Australia, New Zealand and the Czech Republic have all chosen Canada as their source for medical cannabis.
We have the most employment, we have the most companies, we have the most investment, and we have the most innovation. And beyond that, we also have a system, a medical system, that's been proven to work to the point where officials from around the world have been coming to Canada to learn how we've done it. I would say that we actually have a lead that will last.
It's a prediction echoed by industry experts.
So cannabis stands to be a global leader on cannabis and cannabis exports. We saw even Canopy Growth Corp complete their first export to the United States for medical cannabis, which is a huge leap. But we've also seen exports to a number of other countries as well.
Primarily because of the level of our legalization.
Despite a number of U.S. states legalizing cannabis for recreational use ahead of Canada, Canada's the first country to do so at the federal level, which has allowed us to really create a thriving industry with expertise without either a legal risk or a reputational risk of people being involved with it. So that means there's leaders from all sorts of sectors with no hesitancy to be involved. So there's a lot of expertise there.
And it's that expertise that may become an even more valuable export in the future than the cannabis itself.
So definitely in the coming, horizon of 2 to 5 years, we'll see more and more exports for medical, only medical. And then as more countries come online for domestic production, we'll see less of that. But where I really see things going is the export of knowledge and expertise. So, for example, a number of the large players have operations set up in Europe and in Africa where they've invested in those countries or done joint ventures in those countries.
And that kind of expansion is what our industry is banking on.
I find it very exciting that Canada is clearly the world leader with respect to cannabis. When was the last time that Canada got to lead the creation of a new global industry and where Canadian companies like Aurora were able to spread rapidly around the world and help define what their systems are going to look like? That's a very exciting moment for Canada and perhaps a moment for some quietly Canadian patriotic pride.
Well, industry insiders believe that as more medical uses for marijuana are found, that could mean even greater potential for exporting in this industry and of our expertise. In Toronto, Audra Brown, City News.